when I'm working in synchronicity with my highest calling and my highest self and my highest timeline, and working on, say, tasks that are moving me towards that, the synchronicities from the universe are showing up all over the place. I mean, all over the place, just right in front of me. And it's just, it's nothing short of miraculous, but actually, even miracles, it turns out, are normal. And I didn't know this until I was reading, I started reading uh, A Course in Miracles. I don't know if you've read it, but
It's in
within
the
the
now.
first,
Yeah.
yeah, the first chapter is basically saying, this is the normal way things are. It's just that we don't often see it. It's because we're not operating from our highest frequency, or we're not, in resonant frequency with, all this kind of stuff. So, uh, yeah, I was just kind of diving into that a little bit because I found that. Yeah, it's pretty crazy how they, like in my own case, like just calling you a few times this week, as I said before, and writing notes and typing things up and working towards this goal of like this retreat in January. All of a sudden, like my flatmate starts showing up with bunches of roses, red and white, like out of the blue. And I'm like, dude, what is going on? Like, I didn't ask you to get them, or, he's just carrying them home innocently, like, oh, look what I found. He didn't even buy them. They just were gifted to him. It's just so ridiculous. And it's like all of a sudden our house is just blooming with roses. And I'm like, okay, thank
Mm,
you, universe,
yeah.
for reminding me of how much you playing or just demonstrating to me that synchronicities come out of these out of the woodwork when you're in your highest alignment, right?
Exactly. In the alignment. It's like that is the frequency of miracles, is the alignment.
Yeah.
And it's funny, it's crazy, because as I sent you that image of the white rose, which is here with me now, because we were talking about the white rose last week,
Yeah. Yeah. So beautiful.
and you were talking about it, and I was, just asking you about it, I think. And the very next day, my partner, my girlfriend, gifts me this white rose. I'm just like, what is going on?
Yeah.
And she wasn't privy to our conversation or anything, but
Mm.
obviously alignment,
Yeah.
the path of the divine masculine, the path of the rose, you know, moving towards something which is embodying that, sharing it with others,
Mm.
and working with that frequency and that energy myself. And
Yeah.
a white rose shows up in my
Yeah.
reality the next day.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's not always immediately. It's just exactly the same thing happened to me. Whereas we had these calls, we had these various things. It wasn't until the next day that it, showed up, but it happened. And I get more immediately. I call them winks from the universe.
Mm,
I get more of them. So, for example, I see repeating numbers on my phone. Like 222 or 333. And honestly, man, I'm not exaggerating. There are days that I've more than one, and I want to know if someone could do the maths for me and work out what the statistical probability of this is.